Hello, I'm your co-pilot Nielsen.
Okay, here we are. We are in the test version of the Gazelle with the multiplayer co-pilot and stuff. We have two pilots. Voodoo is on the right seat. He's the main pilot. Nielsen is in the left seat. You can't see him, but he is there. And I am in the back seat. So there's 3 people in this chopper tonight.
Hi, moms. Yeah, I got a video of this.
I am videoing it. So.
You're nuts.
And I'll be number 4.
Well, I'm sitting in the middle seat. Don't sit on top of me. So we may have.
We'll see.
We'll get 4 people in the chopper then. So we get Gid somewhere in the back here with me. Anyway, this is a test for a handover test between a pilot and a co-pilot to see if we can get a transition smooth without killing us. And just remember, there's a lot of people in this chopper, so they just think of all the fatalities when you don't do it correctly.
Well, I've killed everybody twice already, so.
And I'll just get it up and get it into a stable flight at altitude first before we try and do a handover.
Roger. Stuart, which one should I choose? The multiplayer passenger, or?
Yeah, the Westland Gazelle multiplayer passenger one. That'll stick you in Voodoo's one, in Voodoo's aircraft if you want. If you want to, if you want to witness yourself dying horribly, or just shortly.
Yeah, no, I'd really like to control this thing as well from the second.
You can. If you're
the
in
tail rotor just changes all by itself.
Yeah, I think it's getting ghost input from the co-pilot.
This is going to be our Hindenburg moment, basically.
Yeah, this is going to be the tail rotor's the bit that's going to be the problem, I think. The rest of the control inputs are fine and manageable. It's the tail rotor it seems to be having issues with. As long as you select the co-pilot version guide, Voodoo can hand control to you at any time by deselecting Nielsen and selecting you.
Voodoo.
Okay, Voodoo.
I'm Voodoo. I'm Goo. What are you Goo? At least we're having fun.
Hey, I think this is a record for the most number of people on the multiplayer chopper. And FlightGear.
I'm actually semi-under control. I'm gonna go away, user. No, I'm kidding.
Hello, Porky.
Porky, jump in the chopper. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Now we're going tooling around and get to the chopper.
Right, whenever you two are comfortable.
I'm gonna turn around and go down 17, and
alrighty.
I'll just say 1, 2, 3. Take
Joining
it, Mark,
in. Wait a sec.
and then Mark will take control. Dig it?
Yep.
Well, I wish I could.
Okay, so
Welcome aboard. I'm Voodoo.
we now have Voodoo as pilots, Mark Nielsen as co-pilot, myself in the back seat, and Gide is also in the chopper as well. So that's 4 people connected to multiplayer to a single chopper. Hey.
Everyone that's ever watched me fly these things before knows I can kill us on the best of all possible days. So presently about 100 knots. You'll see runway 17 right in front of us. I'm gonna, as I cross the threshold here, I'm gonna count to 3, and Mark's counted on 3. Ready?
Roger.
Unos. That'd be 1, 2, 3. It's all yours.
Roger. Our control.
And it's,
Dude, he does have control too.
It's working. Oh shit.
Oh god. He's doing wiggy. Oh god. Oh, mommy.
Pull up.
Clearly overloaded. The humanity.
Yes.
Humanity.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is what we now look like.
Oh, they're screaming. They're screaming.
I had lack of throttle control.
Yeah, Voodoo, what we've discovered is you need to, until we figure out the better way of doing it, when you give over control, you have to decrease your collective and let him increase his.
What, like decrease it how far? Like halfway, or?
No, decrease it till it's closed, and his one takes over.
Holy shiznit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a bit
let's
of
try
a,
it again.
That's another issue we'll have to look into. But
So we can just stay here, right?
we just stay here.
So
When the helicopter
I'll bring a chopper back.
when the chopper
Your
comes back, we
spirits-
get back.
I'm
Your
literally
spirits can
lying
migrate.
6 feet under.
Yes, literally.
Oh, that's significant of something bad.
And you know, I really wanted to live. I tell you.
It's okay.
Why did you get into a chopper with 4 guys?
Yeah, with me flying, it's like, hey, y'all, hold my beer, watch this.
I can
Right.
do that.
Right, so when the chopper loads back in, we should automatically pop back into our seats where we were.
Mm-hmm.
In a brand new, rebuilt, refurbished Gazelle.
Welcome aboard. I'm Gazelle.
Well-
Magic of FlightGear.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
it's starting to load. I'm now at least a mile on the ground at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
I can see the hangar from down here.
I can see from down here. Hey, we're down there. You know what that means?
Down there.
We've been bad.
Oh yeah.
You're not still filming, are you?
Yes, I'm videoing. Yes.
Welcome to the domain of voodoo.
I can see I'm looking up at the Victor going down the runway.
You know
Yeah.
what would really make this a lot easier? We need, like, fuzzy dice.
Yeah, we'll get fuzzy dice. Don't worry, we'll get it someday. But what we're doing now, we've never had this many people connected to a multiplayer chopper before. This is our first.
Well, the frame rates are fine.
The frame rates are perfectly fine, especially passenger. But this is opening a lot of possibilities and doors for crewed helicopters.
Here we are.
Oh shit!
Gunship.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back.
Gunships.
B-17s.
It's got a lot of potential. I can hear it spin up. I can't see the model yet. I just get deafened by Algenie's Victor.
Woo, there it is.
Is it
Real weather.
Real
I've
weather?
just brought
Popped
a
in.
second Gazelle in if you want.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to try and
No.
fly it again.
I'll give it a go. Oh, what the hell is going on with my helicopter?
Getting pretty hazy.
Try it again, Mark.
Right. So who's in what choppers then?
No, I'm
Oh,
in
go-
Gudus.
co-pilot's online.
Sorry, in Gudus.
But you're in Gudus, right? Okay. I think Mark's in his own Gazelle at a minute, so you can have the left seat.
I'm going to
Okay.
grab Geed.
Wait a sec.
I'll select Geed as a co-pilot.
Yeah, you can select Gear as a co-pilot. I'm sitting in the back. I've got my life jacket and that.
Okay, now wait. I got 3 choices. Who wants to fly?
You got 3 choices.
Let me try.
Alright, give it to Geed. I've done it already tonight. Whoa! Whoa!
And then we took off.
Wait until we're ready. Jesus Christ! Ah!
Oh, all I did was select them and they went nuts.
You had you had your
Oh,
controls.
wait a sec.
You had your collector.
Oh,
going.
wait a sec. Yes, okay. Let's do it again.
Damn it!
Yes. Now we are perched on fire on top of a lighting gantry.
Because the thing
Oh
is,
my
like,
God.
everything is fine with my joystick.
Yeah, you have to
That's
get
strange.
Your collective needs to be 0 before we
Oh,
start.
It
yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah,
it
as
is,
soon
it
as
is.
I
That's-
selected him, it went nuts. It just went,
Yeah. It got control input directly from him straight away.
All right, here we come.
Okay, wait a sec. Let me check.
You
I
know,
won't select you again
this is
until you say so.
now. There's nobody can say we don't test things. Come on, we really are testing this to the death, literally tonight.
Yeah, the next time we do this, they'll tell me in advance so I could drink beforehand.
No, I mean, could it be that that with like us crashing and stuff like that, something went wrong? So we would probably need to get in again freshly or so.
Don't know. My sticks are unplugged, so I'm not having any control input at the minute on the flight.
Okay.
I
So
can't.
my throttle input is actually at -1, so it is actually at the right position, and
Okay.
it was there before. So
Okay. Right. Okay. Before Voodoo starts his engines, just do a 5 and 0 your trims. Press 5 on the keyboard, 0
Yeah.
trims. Just make sure everyone's in neutral positions.
Okay.
And don't touch them until you're told to.
Okay,
Okay,
I
back
zeroed
on
them
line.
out.
Right, and Voodoo do the same.
Voodoo, wait a sec. Let me first give you like a go. Okay, I see the helicopter. Okay, zeroing out all controls. Okay, go.
I'm waiting for the model loading. But I can die with an invisible model just as easy.
Okay, firing it up.
Right, I'm in the back seat again.
Backseat drivers.
It's not safe anywhere with you two.
Why would today be different? The most wonderful sausages and potato salad for lunch, so there's that to deal with as well.
Ooh.
So, you prepared to be a German? You prepared to fly the German way
Yeah,
with sausages.
yeah.
Bratwurst.
Ooh, that's what we need. We need sausages hanging from the.
Oh yes.
I just got the Victor
And
doing
I
a
want
little
a big
pass.
cannon in front like a tongue.
I got
All
that.
right, should
You
I
know what,
select?
Voodoo? Wait a sec. Before you give... Oh no, wait a sec. You have to give control to me so that any input from me is actually being transferred, right?
Right, and the way we're going to do this is like we did with Mark. I'm going to fly out and get control of the aircraft, so don't touch nothing. And then I'll come back down runway 17, and I'll tell you, okay, well, I got it in a stable condition. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to close my collective so that they don't conflict.
Check. Then let's do this at some sort of safety altitude, okay?
Right.
Okay,
Also,
what, like 300 feet?
as I said to Voodoo, when it comes to the collective input, right? When you get control gate, Voodoo has to start reducing his collective on his side, and you have to start increasing yours on your side.
Yeah.
And they'll meet in the middle, and then yours will take over. That's another little thing that'll have to be looked at. But yeah, and be aware of the tail rotor. The tail rotor has got horrendous lag issues compared to the rest of the inputs. I'm not sure why.
Okay. Let's go for 1,000 feet, Voodoo.
Roger that.
I feel quite nervous sitting in the back of this, you know that?
Yep.
It's because you've got good common sense.
Don't be nervous. Everything will be all right.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Well,
Exactly.
think of this. That we've had four people connected to this so far. We could connect more people. The number doesn't seem to affect things. If we have a helicopter like the Huey with a gunship, we have 2 pilots, 2 door gunners. You know?
Yeah. You can have a commander in a helicopter.
Yep.
Oh, you know, Voodoo, just leave your mouse over that little checkbox just to press it again as soon as something weird is happening, okay?
Yeah, disconnect.
Roger that.
That doesn't sound like a great idea.
No, because
No.
he flies with his mouse, so
Oh
I
shit,
do fly with my mouse.
this is
Ah,
going to be
see?
difficult.
Oh, okay.
His name is Jerry, by the way. Jerry the Mouse.
I will say, when you take control of the controls key, say you're giving the stick a bit to the left.
Okay.
The longer you hold it for, the more after the lag, it's gonna then go crazy that way.
Alrighty.
It's just kind of trying to keep the controls minimal if you can.
Yeah, I'm
that's what I
being
found.
real ginger.
It's a matter of
I'll
getting,
try.
it's a matter of getting used to the difference in input speeds. Because when you think about it, it's Voodoo's system that's processing your inputs, and your inputs have to go to him and then back again to take effect.
It is probably it would be probably pretty cool to see his I don't know, his collective, for instance, how it's moving,
Yeah.
and then if I see mine, how I'm moving it.
Well, that comes into the instrumentation across multiplayer, because we can
Don't
do
touch
that.
my stick.
Yeah, don't touch your stick.
Already did, man.
Are you guys
Already
surviving
did.
at the moment?
Yes, we're alive.
Oh yeah, we've been flying a lot. I'm in control. Doesn't look like I am, but boy, I'm.
I didn't know
Okay,
that.
1,000 feet.
That's
We're 1,100 feet roughly.
that's not a trigger for Algae to buzz us in the Victor.
I'm ready. I won't be able to say anything anymore because I'm using both my hands on the stick and collective and stuff. So let's count to 3 and I'll try and raising my.
Wait till we cross the threshold of 1-7.
Hang on.
Yep.
I think Porky's in this Gazelle as well, so that's 5 people.
Yep, we got 5.
We've got 5. All the seats are filled. Woo! 5
Hey.
people. We're set
The fuel economy is shot to shit.
All right, Gabe, here we go.
What's that?
1,025 feet, heading 170. Count 1, count 2, 3. You're in charge.
Oh.
Oh
God! Oh God!
Something!
Just
Oh, terrain!
let it be over.
Shit, man! It didn't do anything. Oh.
Yes, the more I shut my collective down, he had no no.
You need to increase your collective when he starts
I
shutting
did.
down.
So okay. It seems that none of my inputs actually reached your machine, huh?
But it does work.
Did I choose the right thing? So I'm in the Is it the Gazelle passenger that I'm
you should
flying?
be Westland Gazelle
You
passenger.
weren't. Somehow I
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
you. You weren't. Somehow I lost him. He was not selected.
You weren't selected, so the aircraft was actually flying itself into its death.
Ah.
All right,
Now-
one more time.
I'm getting that bird in the suntan with the sunshine outside. I don't need to be setting fire every 5 minutes.
You know
Yeah,
what, Voodoo? Let's do it differently this time. You fire up that thing like engines, and then you give control to me. So we're on the ground, and I'll try to raise that bird off the ground.
Good luck with
Roger
that.
that.
That's the hardest part, really.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I would think that would be difficult, but we'll
Yeah.
try. Let's try it.
Until we sort the tail rotor out, that is really, really hard to do. I did land on the test flight with Algae, but taking off's a different matter.
Yeah, it's okay. Now, first thing that I'll do is I'll actually try to see how my inputs are actually reaching you, and then I'll see how big the lag is and stuff like that, and I'll try to adopt.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it dumped you because you were definitely checked last time, and then right after we crashed, I looked and your box was not checked. You were not in control, so that's the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it disconnected you. Maybe it's a
Check
safety
your box, man.
Yeah, check your box. It's a safety feature.
Check your box.
I suppose that's a good way if it goes out of control. If you're doing a pilot-student thing, is just tick the box, and that's the connection severed. You can get control again.
Yeah, that's like typing and flying a chopper at the
Yeah,
same
perhaps we
time.
can get the metallic lady voice to sort of make a rude message at the same time. Give it back! Give it back, for God's sake!
Start flying right, you jackass. You call that flying, moron? All right, here we go.
Welcome aboard. I'm Voodoo.
Spotting.
Right. Okay.
Alright.
I'm waiting for the model to load.
I unticked and ticked the box again, so
Yeah, just
maybe
make sure.
that does something.
Yeah, you need to make sure the handshake between both the pilot and
Yeah.
co-pilot is working. I mean, you only
I have selected Geed.
you've selected Geed. Good.
Select me again, please.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, no, because right now, just before you said that you selected me, I unselected and selected again.
Who's in the other Gazelle?
Nielsen.
Nielsen, right, okay.
Alright, shall I fire up?
Fire it
Yep.
up.
Please.
Nielsen, if you want to come over here and be on standby to lift my burning body out of the wreckage, please.
Oh, sure, enlist friends.
Not fussy about you lot. Okay, to recap, we've had a maximum of 5 people connected to this helicopter at one time, which is...
That's a feat in itself.
That's a feat in itself, yeah.
And no matter what else happens the rest of the day, we're calling this a success.
Well, the only way we get these things fixed is by testing the shit out of it and figuring it out. I think you better bring a fire extinguisher, Porky, not a sick bag.
She's pretty much spun up.
If you say so. Porky's bringing a sick bag and a fire extinguisher.
Be prepared. Must have been a Boy Scout.
Ooh, the leg is not small.
I told you have to be careful.
Ooh, you're are you changing stuff?
Yes.
You want to try to take it off then?
Yeah, but be patient, please.
All right.
He's trying to get his nerves.
I'm out. You're in. Go for it. I notice it's quiet this time.
Yeah, but I need to concentrate because it takes an issue, especially with that tail rotor.
See, now I don't see my collect changing at all.
No, because it's not animated.
Boy.
You'd only see it in the property tree at the moment. We need to do the instrumentation animations and such like yet across between the handshake. See, this is where I'm just wondering if we should move into the next generation multiplayer properties rather than trying to stick to the old stuff. It gives us more properties to play with, and it's got a different packet compression, which probably, I think, it may reduce the lag. Might be worth thinking about. I don't know. We can test it though.
Oh my God, he's got her up. He's got her up. Kind of.
You got it down. You got her up.
Oh, I'm on approach. Oh no.
That's all right. We're still wallowing around the helipad.
He's feeling her out. Being cautious.
You can almost hear his hands sweating. Can't you?
There he goes though. Oh. Yeah, that tail rotor thing blows Scout's stone.
I think it's easier to take control from a transitional flight rather than static at the moment, but that's entirely up to you if you want to try it.
He almost did it.
You almost did it. The trick is get the nose over and get some forward speed and don't hit anything. And we're toast. As the blade's gone.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's hard.
It's hard. I think, right, wait, what version of FlightGear are you running, Gid?
2.1.
2.1 Voodoo?
2.1.
Right, okay, for the next test, on the multiplayer options, let's see if we turn on this new compression system and see if it makes a difference, will it?
Okay.
What?
Right, in your multiplayer menu, multiplayer settings, there's a compatibility. And it says visible to all or visible to 2017 plus, and that uses a different type of packet compression. So if we turn on the visible to 2017 plus, we'll see if it makes any difference. This might make the change if we continue the legacy stuff or move into the next generation stuff.
Roger that. Respawning.
You got that, kid?
Yeah. I'll set it up as soon as I So spawned up.
Right. Yep. So
multiplayer settings.
multiplayer settings. There's a bit that says compatibility. Do you see it?
Nope. I got hide replay, show AI traffic, call sign, and server. That's it.
Oh.
I was is it the lag correction settings?
No.
Or what?
No, it's the compatibility settings. It's in
No.
2017 2.1.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I lied. I got 1.2.
Welcome aboard.
Ah,
Oh,
right.
shit.
Right. It
Then
it
it's the
doesn't have
same
it.
here.
It doesn't have it then. Right. It doesn't have it.
No.
It's a version 2.1 plus. It's got this option. Right. Okay. We can test that at a later date. But
Didn't know that was going to be a test.
no, I'm just thinking that because it uses a better compression, packet compression, it might lower the lag. But we need to all have the 2017 2.1, but we can test that again. So okay.
He's not in game yet.
What are you saying?
You're not in game because I don't have you as a choice for co-pilot.
Oh, I'm just firing up the Gazelle by myself. Just wanted to test fly it.
Well, the FGM itself hasn't changed for the Gazelle. That's the thing.
Right.
What you're experiencing as a co-pilot is this latency issue.
And when you try flying this thing again, we'll do it like we did the last time, and I'll establish a flight path and then make sure that you're ticked.
I'm not. Who are you ticking?
I don't know. Who wants to fly?
Okay.
Right, hang on. I'll jump back in the front seat. Wait, I better get my 6 plugged in.
Yeah, I just need to get out and get in it. Get back in.
Get out, get in.
Right, I am in co-pilot seat with Voodoo.
Okay, West End Gazelle multiplayer passenger.
Oh, right, you wanting to fly it again, and I'll jump back out again, I don't mind. I'll go back in the back seat.
Yep.
Okay, right. I am in the back seat again.
There, keep.
And my sticks are unplugged.
I'm loading up.
I'm your co-pilot, Keith. Okay.
Here comes
everybody zeroed
Vicky.
up?
Vicky the Victor.
Spinning her up.
The hell did you record that thing, or is that some sort of robot voice thingy?
That's inbuilt in FlightGear, that robot voice.
Oh, it's that thing. Okay.
You can turn it off somewhere in the
Again,
options.
there's 5 of us in here.
Is there?
Selected you.
Right. Okay, five people back in the Gazelle again.
Woo!
Algie, I'm just having a thought.
Really?
Yes. Could we add on through the payload system the weight of each person to the aircraft?
Shit. I thought about that before.
yes,
Jesus Christ!
Who's playing with my controls?
Somebody's got control. It's airborne.
It's not
Move your
me.
stick, Steve.
Oh, it is me. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
Hey, wait a second.
Go
Wait.
of the stick. Let go of the damn stick.
I let go. I let go. I don't know why. Ah, there's something wrong. I mean, it's like it's sending inputs where I'm not doing any inputs. That's
No,
strange.
it's you're done the input, but the input hasn't reached the helicopter. That's what it is.
Oh.
And then it's reaching the helicopter.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we need no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's
That
quite
depends
high
on like how it's
latency.
actually being written, how the code's been written. It needs to flush its buffers first.
Flush your buffers.
Yeah, you go flush your buffers in private.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm kind of in control of this thing.
Right.
Well,
Let go.
Just give it to me and then
Let go, Luke. Use the force.
Yeah, do
All right,
this thing
all right,
like
okay,
this
all
1,
right,
2,
I'm in
3,
good
and then
control.
with 3, I'm taking over.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. My collective is closed. You should be in control. Hold the
You didn't.
stick back.
You just slammed it shut, didn't you? Bring the nose up.
Overspeed.
No, 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 no,
Not upside down. I'm calling this a wash.
no. Yeah, we're
Okay,
getting
that
washed
was-
right now.
Okay, last attempt.
Don't slam your collective shut. Do it gently. Do it gently and then let him know you're doing it so he can compensate. Oh, God.
Okay, so we'll try this again then, or what?
Yeah, do it again. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, don't slam the controls shut. Because that's not.
I'm generally not slamming anything.
Slam, slam.
My flight gear just.
Damn it!
My flight gear just slammed itself shut. I'm just coming back in.
Ooh.
Right, so if you slam your collective shut, it's literally gonna. The blades are gonna go ugh, and die, which is
Yeah.
At what rate should I close it?
just a gentle, like you would be on a descent, just nice and nice and gentle. Just let them know where. In fact, communicate. Communicate.
You know what, Voodoo, just tell me how far you have that thing open initially, so I know where to put it actually, and then, you know, what we do is like, I don't know, like count from 1 to 5, and then it's close or open, you know, I don't know, something like that. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, and that should be the time.
How about I just count? We'll just count like that, and every time I count it, I just click it when closed.
Oh, you can do that as well, yeah.
I think I'll do that. That way, we can count together. It'll be one of those togetherness things that we do.
All right. Then what we do is like, okay, it's like protocol. 3,
Protocol.
2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Roger that.
Hey, we gotta have that, you know.
Algim,
synchronized.
Algim, if you want to join in, I'm sure you can sit on top of the skids.
Hopefully, we
Yeah.
hopefully we can coordinate this before I
Probably.
get to 10, so I don't have to take my shoes off. The things that we do and have fun at. Okay, I'm spawned.
Okay. Unticked and ticked.
I'm Voodoo.
So I'm aboard yours.
Yeah, I'm on the back. I'm going to be in the back seat again.
Yeah, okay. Got the cockpit. It's blue this time. Excellent choice of color, sir. Okay, it's green now. Sorry.
It takes a little bit, just catching up with the multiplayer with the
Yeah.
livery swap. Okay,
Moving up.
I'm waiting the model loading, but there we go.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you in it, Algim, are you?
No, I'm just watching you on model view.
Geet is selected.
Roger that. Oh, one more thing. You know, let's set the weather to perfect weather.
What we
Core
saying?
high pressure.
Core high pressure, yeah, neutralise the weather so there's no wind input. That'll do.
Go high pressure, as you wish. I'm pretty much spun up, so watch me for the flip over and die.
Yeah, let's get to 1,000 feet as soon as you're stable. Tell me how far you actually have that thing open, and then we go 3, 2, 1, go, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Still haven't got the model.
Collective at this point is about 80% open.
Okay.
Which is a bit normal for flying about with.
Roger that. Yeah, we're just creeping up, staying low here. I'm turning north, about 60 knots. Start climbing here a little bit. Open her up a little more.
Mine still hasn't loaded.
It can take a wee while sometimes.
I just got the sound.
It'll load.
Climbing through 300 feet.
Oh, you know, Voodoo, could you establish a 90 knots forward flight?
Roger that.
So we have a bit of a margin there.
LG, I was thinking we could use the payload system coupled to the view system, so when somebody selects a specific view, it adds weight to the seat position.
Yeah, I think you could do that.
Yeah. So therefore, if somebody's bouncing around all the seats, it's going to change the COG of the aircraft all the time. You'll actually feel them moving the seats.
Okay, climbing to about 700 feet. Through 700 feet, we're just over 80 knots indicated. Heading's about 340. Collective is 90% open. Oh, what the hell's that?
What the hell?
Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't touch the pedals.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn German
What
guys.
happened?
Oh, he was playing with his sticks and his pedals.
Dude was anticipating counting over 10 and took his shoes off.
Yeah, you know, I was just like, okay, let's just try. Where's 90% on my thing? And I was like, oh!
Ah!
Yeah, but you don't want yours at 90%. You want to increase yours as he's decreasing his.
I know.
Heading 340. We're at 1,200 feet. 90 knots indicated. I'll give you control. Stand by. 1, 2, 3. You're in control. Closing my collective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to count clicks. Click, 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 click. Shit, we're doing it. Click, 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 click. Mine is almost closed. 10%. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's closed.
Okay, build our nose up. Pull the nose up, sunshine. That's it.
Oh my God, we've done it. Woohoo!
There you go. Gid, you have control.
Not to be confused with being in control.
Oh, he's not in control. He has control. And that's a hill right there.
Trees! Ah! Trees! 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 Dude, you're good at this. Are you working very hard?
You can hear him sweat.
Yes. It's difficult, man. It's like the lag is actually quite big.
Right, so for next week, if we could all have at least 2.1 version installed so we can try this different packet system, maybe?
That won't happen for me.
Oh!
Okay, at least we had like, I don't know, like a couple of seconds forward flight. Woohoo!
Still very impressive. I'm very impressed. Oh.
The thing is that the whole concept idea works. So it is. I'm going to jump.
Yeah, it does.
It just needs tweaked. Okay, I'm not coming back.
He's not coming back.
You want me to load it again?
No, I'm in Nielsen's helicopter. You do what the hell you like. I'll jump ship. I'll jump ship. I'm in his helicopter now.
Oh my God.
That's the beauty of this, though. You can quickly, if you've got the MP configuration for that helicopter, and there's more than one helicopter, you can jump between them quite quickly.
Yeah. No, I mean the main idea is to actually operate another seat in that helicopter. I mean the pilot will be the pilot.
Yeah.
So, but we proved it. Proved that it's possible to actually send signals over to other helicopters.
There are a couple of outstanding things. For instance, getting booleans to send across is very tricky. To get like one state to recognise that it's changed itself or by the other side, that is a bit of an issue to be overcome.
Okay. Would you be able to tell me a little bit more later, like what it is exactly, so I could come up with a compute model?
Sure.
The next goal would be getting the instrumentation across, so the other person can see exactly the attitude, airspeed, altitude, blah blah blah, and all that. That I think would assist in the control issues a lot, rather than just being purely flying visually and guessing how fast you are going and guessing how high you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the thing that you guys are using right now, like for actually doing like the multi cockpit thingy, sending all the inputs and stuff like that, that's actually being written in C++, isn't it? Or is that something that's been written in Nasal?
It's nasal.
Okay, that is of course, it's a nice exercise, but of course not like practical, right? It's like, it's way too slow.
We can't write it in C++, that would need to be done in, by the core.
The multiplayer protocol like has a maximum, I think, of 20 Hertz, so that's the fastest it can update, and I don't think you're going to get anything faster running than that.
Ah, okay, yeah, I see. I mean, 20 hertz, yeah, okay. That's okay. It's of course not enough for like, being efficient in sending input signals, but I mean, for everything else, that's like, it's perfectly fine, yeah.
The thing is though, this is why I was thinking of the new multiplayer protocol, because it's reducing the packet sizes, therefore we can send more stuff within that 20 Hz cycle. I think that should probably reduce the lag issue, at least a bit.
Yeah, we need to see. I mean, there's only a certain packet size possible, of course. So we need to see if we can actually reach that, or if how much that could be. Wasn't it Richard who actually did some research on that?
It's all changed. That's what this compatibility thing in the 2.1 is. It switches you between the current FlightGear protocol to the new protocol, which is a more compressed packet size. And
yeah, that's Richard's protocol.
Yeah,
okay.
And you have no limit on the hell. You have no limit on the number of multiplayer properties.
That is cool.
So that might give us more perspective, but it also means we lose backward compatibility.
Yeah.
So it might be a crossroads for us to decide what we want to do. I mean, people with legacy Gazelles are still going to see the new Gazelles. They just won't see the animations.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think that could be a nice scheme for backward compatibility. They might not be able to interact with it, but they can see what's happening. So natural choice would be to upgrade to the latest version.
Yeah, well, this is something we need to test
User
first.
in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
Who's that?
Me?
You. Ooh. You're going so fast in your light and the TeamSpeak couldn't keep up.
I guess so.
It's going against physics.
Can it change a lot of physics? Anyway, so we've learned a lot tonight from the Gazelle deaths. It works. The concept works. We've maxed out the seats in the Gazelle. We've had 5 people in the Gazelle. Potentially, we don't really have a limit on that as far as I can see. We could put more people on a helicopter. So, I think we've covered some ground tonight. I think it's been quite informative then, and you've all experienced it now, and you know what we're up against.
Yep.
A lot.
I mean, yeah, the things like we tested it, so we proved it, but you guys developed it, so clap that. That's cool. I like it. I like what you guys did.
Yeah, long way to go yet though, but the concept works. We just have to make it work better, or find a way of working it better.
Yeah.
But certainly, if you're not doing control input through like flight controls, if you're just operating auxiliary equipment like winches and doors and lighting systems and such like that for rescue operations and such like, it won't make any difference to you. You're not going to notice. You're not going to notice the lag. It's only if you're actually flying it you're going to see the lag at the moment. So if you've got a SAR helicopter and you're the second crewman and you're doing the SAR operation and guiding the pilot, it'll work perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Flying would be the worst case scenario for control stuff like that.
Yeah. If I'm sitting in the second seat, the co-pilot seat, and I can see the control inputs, I can see the instrumentation, we can still use that for flight training.
Yeah, absolutely, right. And I mean, all the other things that are like just as well, just as much interesting. So, sorry, like reconnaissance missions, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few possibilities we can use this for. In fact, there's a hell of a lot of possibilities we can use this for. It's going to add a new twist to some of the flight nights we have.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I think it was a very successful test. Anyway, yeah, despite all the crashes, but this is what happens when you test stuff. Things break, things crash, but this is how we learn how to fix things and make things better.
You can't fix it if it ain't broke.
Exactly. And we can't fix it if we don't know what breaks it and when it breaks.
That's half the fun of doing some of this development testing is just don't get too serious about it. Just play with it, find out what it does. We're good at that.
Exactly. Right, well, I'm going to terminate that video for tonight because I don't think we're going to do any more with the Gazelle. I think we've all burned ourselves too much at the minute.
Was that live?
And it's not live, it's recorded. It'll be going up on YouTube just shortly.
Roger.
So, if you watched tonight's little testing session of the multiplayer functions of a Gazelle, thank you for watching.